And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Robert Gesellman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping into the box, John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Rosario's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Peralta leads off first with 1 away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now batting, Jake Lamb. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Cespedes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping up now, John Ryan Murphy, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0 on the way is taken. Strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Three runs already home here. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
At the plate, Daniel Descalzo. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 2 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is after it. And that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in there.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two and 1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. To third, right to Frazier. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Stepping in, Zach Godley. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 strike.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, John Jay. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High pop up. Gonzalez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next up for New York, Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 the count to Jay Bruce. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around first, he's digging for second. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Tom Ranger.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit out towards second. Descalzo loves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Adrian now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bruce at third with 2 away. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, still down 3-0. Now in the box, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Peralta.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, James Lamb.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Lamb. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep in the contest last night.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0 on the way. He is called a strike, down and in. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, Robert Gesellman. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Darno, the runner at second with one away. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
High in the air down the right field line. Jay has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. So 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 3-1. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Up.
3-1.
One strike.
Three runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Descalso on the grass. And there's one away. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Jay Bruce now, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A ball and no strikes. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Zach Godley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
In now is John Jay, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Conforto. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And it's still 3-1. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Gsellman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The numbers on the year: 272, 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Popped him up. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 3-1. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Here's another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, James Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Sewald, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Right there is Reyes. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. Ready on 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Rosario, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Conforto. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. hot shot down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, John Ryan Murphy. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Ryan Murphy goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Alex Avila will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now is John Jay. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is hit softly to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Number 66 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 66.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So digging in now, Todd Frazier 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In the air, out to right. Jay has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. hit well towards the hole. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He was able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. He is a heater in there for a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
For Arizona, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes on the move. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. For the current campaign, Lamb brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball on the outer third. The 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona, and it's still 3-1. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
At the plate, David Wright, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Descalzo up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Lays off 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Left side. Frazier is there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Gerard Dyson will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Murphy on second. Marte is over at first with one away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Soft liner towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, John Jay. Popped him up. Frazier on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, David Peralta. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for a called strike. Two out, bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rosario brings it in on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brad Boxberger comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jay is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Boxberger is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Mets down to their final strike. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Zach Godley earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brad Boxberger closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Arizona Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-1. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-3. The Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-0. Lane Adams was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Braves downed the Marlins 5-4. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 8-7. The Phils put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-6. The Oakland Athletics held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-0. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. The White Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-1. Mike Moustakas plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Royals to the win over the Yankees 5-4. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-4. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. D. Gordon drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Mariners got past the Tigers 8-4. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.